Big Blue Nation, what's going on? Oh man, like um, I'm walking around the house trying to get my thoughts together, and the only thing that I can really think about right now is this: Are we at a point in the season for the Kentucky fans, Kentucky team? Are we at a critical moment for our team? Now, is this one of those ball games where it's like, is this like when is this a matter? Is a game? Is this game about Arkansas all about win and losses for this game right here? Is it if we win, everything's all lovey dovey? We won on the road with Arkansas. We won. Arkansas is not that great. If we lose, is it now? Do we start hitting a panic button? Because if we lose, it's probably going to be due to the lack of defense. I think we can all agree on that. That if we lose, it's going to be all about. It's going to be the discussion about the defense. I mean, how can it not? We haven't had a game this year where our defense was solid and our offense wasn't. Because the games that we lost, we didn't have a good shooting night and we didn't have a good defensive night. So we've had all our losses outside of Kansas. It was we didn't shoot good and we didn't play good defense. It was just two of the things that just kind of hurt us a little bit, and that's how we lost those ball games because we just couldn't. We didn't have that combination together. So my question is how critical is this ball game? Like how critical is it that we go down to Arkansas and we get this win? Arkansas is a pretty horrible team, man. They're horrible. So is this more about us showing who we are or what? Because like people, is this a game where people will say if we lose, yep, this season's over. It's a wrap. It don't matter what happens rest of the year. We're not going to a Final Four. We're not, we may make it out of the first weekend. We ain't going probably to the Sweet 16. We ain't gonna win the SEC championship. We ain't gonna do none of that. Is this one of those games where everything just could kind of come crashing down? The fans, like, we know or we can see, unless it's things that we don't know about, we can see that the players truly enjoy playing with each other. But is this one of those games that if we lose, is this where turmoil? Is this when things in the locker room start acting up? Is this when players start falling out? This is something that as a Kentucky fan, I, I don't like using the word worries me, but it gives me a moment of pause to say, is this the game if we lose that things that we can truly trace back? Is it? I mean, could we go back and say it's South Carolina? We just had a lapse and a collapse, and it was it, and that sort of things start going down. Or South Carolina is having a much better year than Arkansas is. So if we go down to Arkansas and if we get beat, I to sit around and have to listen to everything that's going on and sit around and to see, like, I can't right now, I can't imagine the outcome of this game if we lose. The fans, like, we're really loud when we're doing good, and I think we are a tad bit higher when we lose. And if we lose this game against Arkansas, our fan base has a tendency. Won't say our fan base. I say because that's too big. It's too many. It's too many faithful BBN fans out there who cheer for their Cats regardless of what happens. But we have a group of people who are very loud, and sometimes in situations like that, they turn out to be a lot louder than the people who says it's okay. We're gonna be all right. Just find a way to hang in there. Um, Illinois lost this week. Teams are losing. Teams are losing. But is it time to hit the panic button yet? Auburn got lost. I mean, Auburn lost. That helps us out right there. Now they're just one game ahead of us. anything at this particular point, any momentum that we can get, which starts with going down to Arkansas and getting that win. Like that place really is just something. I mean, we can go over this every single time in live video. It don't matter. When Kentucky comes to crowd, the players who everyone thought all year for the other team was going to be that person becomes that person, and then some. And then they get some great role players off the bench who comes in and just lights it up all night long. That's the part that scares me. Are we going to be able to go down there and win? We're due for we're due for a win on the road. We beat Florida. Okay, cool. We beat Florida. But then we lost to South Carolina on the road. We lost to Texas A&M on the road. Can we go on the road and can we get a win? Because I think I think this right here could be a swing in either direction. We win, yes, let's go, guys. We're doing our thing. We lose, maybe we start questioning about who we really are as a team. And I would like to believe, and you guys tell me how you feel, but I would like to believe that we have players on this team who don't like losing, who don't take losing lightly. Which brings me to another point. How do we react as a team coming off that beatdown from South Carolina? Which team do we see? Did anyone gather up the players? Did they gather up each other, I should say? Because this is no longer, it falls on the coaches because they should get the kids ready. They should have them ready when they go play. But also, I understand that you got to put things on the kid's shoulder. Like, you guys got to take ownership of your defense because every team that plays you guys, those guys are taking ownership of their offense and they're going off and they're killing us every ball game. So it comes down to a situation where somebody in that locker room, Trey Mitchell, Reeves, look, if DJ, somebody's going to have to step up in that locker room and say, look, enough's enough. We got to find a way to come together. We got to find a way to communicate. Like, they should be talking so much that each and every one of us should be able to hear every word they're saying on the broadcast. And if we're not hearing you, then that means that you're not talking because the arena's going to be loud. You can't, hey, man, they're coming. They're coming top. I'm coming behind you. I'm getting the guy. You can't talk like that in an arena like Arkansas. Those guys are going to be playing ball. That crowd's going to be into it. They don't care because they just lost the ball game. They probably, if they keep playing the way they are, they ain't going to the tournament anyway. So what better way than bring Kentucky into your house and continue to beat them and drop them again for 2 straight losses? Like, what? Well, I mean, what's stopping them? These guys are playing with house money. They have nothing to lose. Nothing. Everything's on Kentucky's shoulders right now. The whole nation has been watching us. Everybody's been talking about how good Kentucky is. Kentucky's a front runner to win it. This guy's going pro. This guy's going pro. Oh, we didn't expect these 2 guys to be this good and going to go high in the draft, maybe. Everyone's talking about that. Now it's time to shut that locker room door, take down all them glorious posts of the signs of where you might go, and now it's just you guys. It's just you guys. That's all you got. And when you get out on that floor, that guy next to you, that's all that you can trust. If you got a high pick coming, dude, somebody better be calling out, pick, coming, something. Rotate. Somebody's got to be talking out there, man, consistently all game. They should have to go home and drink tea and drink and eat some peppermint because they should be talking so much during that ball game. Period. We got the players. Can we put it together to go on the road in that hostile environment and get a road win? We have it. The key is, have the kids and has the ball team, have they lost some hope that maybe that this is not as good as it's not going to be as good as they would hope it to be? So we got to get together because this is a crucial game, and this is almost I hope I say this right, but this is bigger than winning or losing. This ain't just losing. If we didn't lose to South Carolina, okay, it just might be a loss. We went to Arkansas, we got beat. Okay, cool. But because you got beat down the way you did against South Carolina, and then if you go down to Arkansas and you lose another game on the road, now this is bigger than just, oh, it's just a loss. Short-term memory. Let's keep moving. You know, it's a little bit bigger than that now. Now it's starting to get personal. Now it's starting to get, okay, look, there's some flags going up. And we know the flags on defense have been there pretty much all year. But these flags now are just waving now. Like they're everywhere. Like if you're 1,000 feet in the sky, you can see all the flags all the way on the ground rolling and flying. This is serious now. We can't lose this ball game, man. Is it the end of the year? No. But it's much bigger than it not being the end of the year. We're talking about like right now. How do we get our momentum? How do we build our spirit back up? You know, how do we get excited about the possibilities of Kentucky basketball? That's why this game starts now. Look, I get it. It's a lot of pressure, a whole lot of pressure in situations like this. But that's what you come to Kentucky for. If you say I'm gonna come to Kentucky because Kentucky is one of the best programs in the nation, then you have to expect that. You think the Duke fans care about if they're having a hard time? Fix it. You think Kansas fans, you think all these other good teams like care about if their teams are having a hard time, and then they want to just accept it? No, we're not accepting subpar play. Go down to Arkansas and get this win, and let's play ball, because that's what we have to do. Because we got to get this season back on track. We got to get it back on track, and we're right there. We still got some hard games to go. So when you get a game like Arkansas, a team who's not playing great ball, then guess what? You got to go play ball. You got to go out there and you got to perform. So let's see if this game is as critical as I would like to think it is. But I'm behind my Cats. I think we got what it takes to win this ball game. It's just, what does those guys inside the locker room believe those guys are capable of doing? And once they have the answer to that, I think we can go win some ball games. But we got to rely on those guys saying, hey, we can do this. Our defense sucks, but we can do this. I hope as we speak, I hope these guys are up watching defense, how to get better and everything. I hope they really do. So go Cats. Thank you for watching the Loyal BBN Fan Show. I appreciate it. I have been your host, Mike. Don't forget, if you have Twitter, follow me at Big Mike 2014-23, or make sure you hit me up on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and that bell so you don't miss any videos. I appreciate the support, and go Cats. Let's get it, baby. Got to get that win, baby. Got to get that win, baby. Let's go Cats.